जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining, and we are discussing today verse number 20 of chapter number 1, observing the armies in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And in this verse we see that Arjuna is getting ready to participate in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he is ready to fight. But before doing that, he looks at the Kuru army and he speaks to Lord Shri Krishna. So whatever he is going to speak will be discussed in the next verse onwards. So who is describing this? So this is being described by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. So Sanjaya, who was given the vision by Vyasdev to see what's going on in the battlefield, is looking in the battlefield and he is observing the things and he is reporting that to Dhritarashtra. So in the 19th verse, we saw that the Kauravas, particularly Duryodhan, is what those warriors of the Kaurava army, they blew their conch shell, and the heart of the Pandavas did not shatter, or they had no fear when they heard the Kauravas blowing their conch shell. And Prabhupada gives the reason in the purport that was their heart didn't shatter because of their confidence in Lord Krishna, because of Lord Krishna's presence in their side. They were very excited and they were fearless. So Prabhupada further explains that one who has taken shelter of the Lord has nothing to fear, because he is under the shelter of the Lord. He is Sanath, he is not Anath. So that's why the fear factor goes away. Whereas the Kauravas, their heart was shattered by just seeing the enthusiasm, and by the enthusiasm in the warriors, the way they blew their conch shell, that shattered the heart of the Kauravas, and they had a lot of fear because they didn't have the shelter of the Lord. So these are the signs of defeat for the Kaurava side. This is being discussed even before the war begins. So who is going to win is known right from the beginning of the war. So let's read the Sanskrit for this verse number 20. So this verse, normally we see that a verse has 4 lines, but here there are 6 lines. So then somewhere down the line the verses will be adjusted, and this is done so to keep the content, similar content, together. So let's read the verse. Atha vyavastitan drishtva dhratarashtran kapidvaja pravarte shastra sampate dhanur udyama pandava rishikesham tada vakyam idamaha mahipate. So mahipate means king. So king over here is Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra has been this particular discussion is between Sanjaya and Dhritarashtra. So let's read the translation which is given by Srila Prabhupada. At this time, Arjuna, the son of Pandu, seated in the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuman. So here we see in this picture that this is Krishna, of course, and they just completed blowing their conch shell, and then Arjuna is getting ready to fight. But before the fighting, he is looking on the other side, to the other side of the battlefield where the Kaurava army is there. And on the top of the chariot is actually the flag, which is marked with Hanuman. Hanumanji is present. He is actually present in the battlefield, and we'll discuss this point a little later. So, seated in the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuman, Kapidwaja, took up the bow and prepared to shoot his arrow. O king, after looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra drawn in the military array, Arjuna then spoke to Lord Krishna these words. So now Arjuna is going to speak, but that is in the next verse, and he is going to say something to Lord Sri Krishna before the war begins. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada talks about the battle is about to begin. So the battle was just about to begin. It is understood from the above statement that the sons of Dhritarashtra were more or less disheartened by the unexpected arrangement of military force by the Pandavas, who were guided by the direct instruction of Lord on the battlefield. So by just seeing the arrangement in the battlefield, he was not expecting, but by seeing after coming to the battlefield, he saw that how expertly their militaries, the warriors were arranged in the battlefield. And just by seeing that, and also Duryodhana knew that some of them, the warriors on the Pandava side, he was expecting to join his side, but they didn't join because they wanted to fight in favor of dharma. So they joined the Pandava side. So all these things, all these things shattered the heart of Duryodhana, who was acting like a king. And then the next important factor is discussed over here, that is Kapidwaja. So Prabhupada talks about Kapidwaja. The emblem of Hanuman on the flag of Arjuna is another sign of victory. Right? Why? Because Hanuman cooperated with Lord Ram in the battlefield between Rama and Ravana, and Lord Ram emerged victorious. So how did actually Hanumanji appeared on this flag of Arjuna? So every warrior would have his own flag. So normally Arjuna's flag was always monkey. He was always having monkey on the flag. So by having a particular kind of flag, the warriors would be known right from the distance. People can recognize whose chariot it is. So Arjuna had this monkey on the flag. So at the war of Kurukshetra, Hanumanji was requested by Bhima to enter into the flag of Arjuna. And the flag was actually alive by the presence of Hanuman. And Kauravas were horrified seeing that, because Hanumanji was not just alive, he was just making huge sound, large, humongous kind of sound he will make, and then he'll show faces, he'll show teeth. So those kind of sitting on the flag, he will do all those kind of things. And that actually made the hearts of the warriors in the battlefield shattered. They were fearful about it. So before, when the Pandavas actually went to the forest, this is before this war of Kurukshetra happened. So when they went to forest, they were exiled. So Arjuna went to the heavenly planet to get all kinds of weapons and mystic powers. And Bhima also decided to go to north to fetch some things. And on the way, when he was going to the north, he was humbled by an old monkey. So old monkey was lying on the way he was going, and that old monkey was actually Hanumanji. So when Bhima came to know that this is Hanumanji, he actually he knows that Hanumanji is the son of Vayudeva, and Hanumanji helped Lord Ram. He was there with Lord Ram when there was a battle between Lord Ram and Ravana, and they were victorious. So Bhima then requested that please to actually Hanumanji that please be present with our side, along with Lord Ram, so that we can be also victorious in the battlefield. So then Hanumanji promised that during the time of battle I will be present, and wherever Hanumanji is present, actually Lord Ram is there. So this is how Hanumanji came to this battlefield. So now both Rama and Hanuman were present on the chariot of Arjuna to help him. And Lord Krishna is Lord Ram himself. And wherever there is Lord Ram is there, the eternal servitor of Hanuman and eternal consort Sita Devi, the goddess of fortune, are always present. So all these good signs, all this good fortune were on the sides of the Pandavas, especially Arjuna. So in the last paragraph, Prabhupada talks about Lord Krishna's presence. Therefore, Arjuna had no cause to fear any enemies whatsoever. And above all, the Lord of the senses, Lord Krishna, was personally present to give him direction. So Krishna is there in everyone's heart, and Krishna is active in the heart of Arjuna. So from the heart, he will give the direction. Thus, all good counsel was available to Arjuna in the matter of executing the battle. Right? In such auspicious conditions arranged by the Lord for his eternal devotee lays the signs of assured victory. So these are the signs of victory. And in one of the sessions we discussed about the different signs of victory. So today we'll just revise those signs of victory which is given, which is nicely compiled by Gauranga Priya Prabhu. So I have taken the signs of victory from the notes which he has given. So the first one was Krishna's personal presence confirms victory. This is discussed in verse number 14 of chapter number 1. Supreme Personality of Godhead is the charioteer, right? And Krishna as a Rishikesh directly controls the senses of a pure devotee. So in this battle, it was expected that as Krishna is going to help Arjuna to make proper decisions during the war itself. Goddess of fortune. That's the second reason. Whenever and wherever the Lord is present, the goddess of fortune is also there. She never lives without her husband. Therefore, all fortune is guaranteed. That is also discussed in verse number 14. The third point was that the third sign of victory was the venue itself. Kurukshetra is a holy place, and holy place has effect on the effect of the holy place on the war. It's always having positive effect on the warriors which sides the dharma. Then the next point was Hanumanji is on Arjuna's flag. So in this verse we saw that Hanumanji, who is there in Arjuna's flag, helped Lord Rama in gaining the victory during the battle with Ravana. So similarly, Hanumanji is going to help Arjuna to fight this battle and win this battle actually. And then the fifth reason is this, symbols of Vishnu. So conch shell is a symbol of Vishnu, which is discussed in verse number 12 and 14. And this is indirectly indicated by Bhishma and the Pandavas' conch shell. That the Pandavas' conch shells are transcendental, whereas the Bhishma's was not. So the next one is transcendental conch shell. Krishna and Arjuna's conch shell is discussed as Divyam, which is verse number 14. And then Bhishma's conch shell is to pacify Duryodhana. That is verse number 12. Then, so that was the 7th point. 8th point is the chariot which is given to Arjuna. The chariot is capable of conquering all direction. That is again discussed in verse number 14. And then the shattering of the hearts, that was discussed in the 19th verse. The conch shell of Pandavas actually shattered the heart of the Kauravas, discussed in verse number 19. And Pandava's heart did not shatter because of their confidence of taking shelter of Krishna. So these are some of the points. So in summary, in today's verse, we see that Arjuna's or the Pandavas shows all kind of symptoms that they are going to win. And the discussion about Arjuna's flag having the emblem of Hanuman, who is a devotee of Lord Ram's, and these are the signs of victory because Hanuman operated with Lord Rama and they both won the battle against Ravana. And then secondly, is talking about Lord Krishna personally is present as Rishikesha, and Rishikesha will help Arjuna to direct his senses so that he can win the battle. So this is how Arjuna's victory is assured. So with this, we'll stop here and we'll continue our discussion in the next sessions. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Bol.